Looks like we're live. We are live. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the world of Acala. It is not Monday night, it is Friday night. Surprise! If you're watching us, I really, really hope somebody's watching us. Um, this is a special edition of Adventures in Acala. Typically, with Adventures in Acala, the players make characters that are members of an adventurers guild. But today, they're not members of an adventurers guild. We're just playing a separate adventure that takes place in Acala. It's got nothing to do with the adventurers guild. Um, but I've just decided to keep it in with the adventures in Acala umbrella just for the sake of continuity. Um, I've got Zumi and Libby with me. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
And today we are going to the nation of Caphelion. It is the sister nation to Blencathra, the typical setting for He is Risen. Um, I don't think we have visited Caphelion once, and that was way back in the first Adventures in Akala that we broadcasted. That I titled Mind Your Rats when Yuzumi, Tyler, and Casey were playing characters, and you went into the dungeons of the castle in Kephalion's capital and killed some really weird rats and fought a mind flayer.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. Um, I haven't officially announced when those adventures in Akala take place with regards to the He is Risen campaign. And this would be a weird time to do that on a surprise Friday night session. But just know that they've happened already up before this point. Because right now
Wait,
we're
what's happened before what point? He is risen has happened before this. This is coming after he is risen.
I was about to say the this session takes place at the same present that He is Risen takes place in. So
Okay.
we're caught
Okay.
up. The Adventures in Akala are caught up to He is Risen, or the other way around. I'm not sure. They're both caught up. They're both at the same time now. But on Monday, I will go into more detail as to when each adventure in Akala happened. Like I'll actually give a date as to when each one happened. Um, but this is taking place kind of simultaneously with the events of He is Risen. So, um, that being said, now that we got that out of the way, what we are doing here. This is the annual gathering. Livy called it a convention. I kind of like that. But it is the annual gathering of the peoples of Caphelion at Everantha, which is the castle in Way Bellinor, which is the capital of Caphelion. Um, they gather to discuss a multitude of things. It's not like an official sit down discussion of officials. It's more like the people get together and talk about these issues and see how the different peoples, the elves, all the different elves, the humans, and the halflings, who are the main three peoples of Caphelion, how they're feeling about different major issues of the nation at the time. Things like the half elves in the northwest, they're self-governing, or the amount of guards that are on the trade road, because the trade road in Blencathra goes all the way across to Cafeline. It's the road that connects the two nations. Um, and the another issue they talk about, and that has been one of the more important issues of the last few decades, has been the reintegration of the Drow and the Dark Elves uh, into society, and that is pertinent to Zumi's character, as Zumi is playing a Drow. But as you'll see on the map, there are three character tokens because there's only two players, and I learned the hard way that two players are hard to balance for. So they get an NPC friend. Um, but yeah, so
You mean Ralu learned that the hard way?
yes, Ralu learned that the hard way. Yes. I did too. But let's get the music going and just picture on this map a bunch of people. Like people in the courtyard, outside the courtyard. I didn't have enough time to generate a bunch of tokens to populate the whole thing, and then it just would have been a big old mess. And yeah, but just pretend this is make believe after all. Just pretend there's a lot of people.
It's not real.
But I'll zoom out so everybody can see the map of the castle. It's not a huge castle. It's enough for what they need. This throne room up here is in part of a it's a tree-like structure. It's not actually built into a tree. It's constructed, but it's a tree-like structure that is kind of the main focus of the where the castle is built in front of.
They have a moat,
Yes, they have a moat.
but it doesn't protect the throne room.
The throne, the base of the tree, is thinner. It gets wider as it
Okay.
goes up. So the moat does protect the base of the throne room.
And what are these circular things around the edges?
They're towers. They go up about 40, 50 feet. Yeah, it's a
Like
very crude
Rampart?
it's a very crude map. It served the purpose that I needed it for when I first made it.
So they're like ramparts then?
I'll pretend I know what a rampart is.
Ramparts the type on a castle wall basically that
It's more like a
where
spire. Ramparts are walkways.
yeah, like walkways.
Well, that would be the big gray circle. That would be the rampart then, I guess.
Yeah,
Use
that
it
would be
as
the
our
rampart.
archers.
That's more the defensive wall. The
Yeah,
spires would
defensive
be
wall. Where they put the cannons.
Hopefully the music's not too loud or too quiet.
I can't hear it at all, but I think that's a me problem.
Okay.
I can barely hear it.
Alright. I will throw up images of the characters. Show to everyone. Zumi, would you like to introduce your character?
Yeah, sure. She's a drow who let me see now. Elkan, what was her name?
The god?
Yeah, what's the god name?
Elkanar.
Elkanar, I thought so. Who is a Horde domain cleric in the service of Elkanar. She's basically trying to repair Drow's name in society. Yeah.
Okay. And Libby.
And she's lawful good.
Lawful good, okay. Your character?
Oh, that's not a picture of Bryn, but we'll go with it.
That was the one you sent.
Why am I seeing? So I'm seeing the character mancer. It's wanting me to edit something. That's what it popped up for me.
Weird.
Yeah, it popped up
Anyway.
the character sheet for mine.
Yeah, Bryn Ashton is a human, ignore the pointy ear, following in her father's footsteps of being a soldier. She's in her mid-30s, might have some slight anger issues. She is a barbarian. She gets angry whenever, she goes into battle. She prefers she can be personable and talk to people, but she would prefer to settle issues by hitting them. So she's here with her parents as part of the human delegation. Her parents want her to learn to be a little more diplomatic. So she's here with them for that. Take over for them someday.
And your NPC ally is the halfling rogue, Terran Rose Hollow. He's a mischievous fellow, as most halfling rogues tend to be. He's a reformed criminal, having served a good bit of jail time for his thieving aspects. And he turned his skills to good use.
Kitty.
Yes, Kitty. Becoming kind of a Robin Hood type character. But going to the extreme of assassinating the bad guys instead of just stealing from them. But he's been able to do so evading the law up so far. His exploits have been a bit on the undercover aspect, so no one really knows he's the one doing it. There are legends, not legends, tales among the halflings in Kefelian. But he is there to help represent the halflings of the nation. All right, close those. He's an assassin rogue.
Might be a bit worried that he's here then.
So the three of you are, I want to say, mingling. If mingling is something you would do, I know Taryn is definitely mingling. Would you two be?
Bryn.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that I guess Bryn would be with her parents, listening to them and I guess talking to whomever they're talking to.
And Verena would probably be trying to find a quiet corner to read a book.
Not there to advocate for the drow. You're there to read.
Yeah.
But I thought your goal was to help integrate the drow back in.
She has social anxiety issues.
Batch is just like, whatever. Oh, okay.
So different.
She'd probably be there to advocate for the drow, yeah. Partially joking.
You were not.
um, so Bryn, your parents are talking to a pair of elves, a sun elf and a moon elf, um, and they're talking about their concern for the lack, for the amount of guards on the trade road. They feel like there aren't enough, and that attacks by the red wolves are happening more often.
Mm-hmm.
I did not loop the music.
I didn't notice.
Kind of like it was playing twice. There we go. That was weird. So, how am I pronouncing your character's name? Verena?
Yeah, Verena.
Verena. Okay. Um, you came there by yourself, I imagine. Do you
Yeah.
seek out? Now, the Dark Elves are formerly Drow who were returned to their ancestral forms by the elf god Faunus, kind of as a reward for um um what's the word where you go against some.
Reforming
We'll go with reforming. That's not.
Retaliating.
or redemption. Redeeming.
We'll go with reform. That's not the word I'm looking for. But for
Maybe the more you say, we'll think of the word.
maybe. But that's gonna drive me nuts. But for forsaking their the former evil ways of the Drow people and their goddess. They were returned to their ancestral form. Instead of having obsidian skin and white hair, they now have dark brown skin and black hair. Um, but dark elves and drows are still, they still feel a close bond, having a shared history. So you would probably be seeking out any drow or dark elves to talk to.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
Yeah. Go ahead and move around.
Should we be inside? Where are we just chilling outside, or
There are
where should we
people.
be?
There are people in the courtyard and there are people outside the courtyard. So there, it really doesn't matter if you're inside or outside. There are a lot of people there. There are a lot
Is
of
this
people
the
outside.
courtyard?
Yes, the light green area inside is the courtyard.
Okay. We're out here getting some air. Is the castle? So since we can see the ground here, I'm assuming the castle it has this open. It's open in the center like a donut.
Oh yeah, I misunderstood what you were saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Um. So
We would need to go outside to get air, but anyway,
right.
came out where it was less crowded.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that was what you meant. Um. Verena, as you approach the gate, the gate is open. There are a couple of guards standing there, but they seem like not laser focused, but like focused on every person around them. Like they're eyeing everybody, trying to size everybody up, seeing who's got weapons on them. if anybody looks threatening, they're not really in a talking mood. Um, but the bridge going across the moat is mostly empty. The guards are keeping that part empty, but you can still go through if you want.
Yeah, she just ignores the guards, just walks straight through.
As you walk through, they kind of wave you on, usher you through, because they want to keep the bridge empty. It is very crowded in the courtyard. Um, with the exception of the stables over here, there are people pretty much crammed everywhere, talking and chatting. You can the what's typically a low murmur is kind of like a dull roar of conversation in the courtyard. You're able to find a group of very quickly. You're able to find a group of 3 drow and 2 dark elves talking. Do you approach?
Yes.
They see you approach. One of the drow smiles at you, and they go back to talking. They're mostly just. It seems like they're catching up on what each other's been up to, like their work and like their home lives and stuff like that.
Okay.
Do you introduce yourself, or do you move on, or what?
She'd introduce herself to them. I'm Verena. Um, I hunt undead.
They they look at you, and one of them says, "That's pretty cool. I hunt different kinds of monsters, just not the undead kind." That's one of the dark elves talking.
Well, I hunt other types of monsters as well, but mainly undead. It's what Elkanar commands me to do.
Oh, you follow Elkanar.
Yes, I am one
I
of his clerics.
oh, that is. This is gonna sound sarcastic, but that is so interesting. I don't mean to be sarcastic. I don't mean to be sarcastic. I just didn't know how to say it without sounding sarcastic. Um, it's been a while since I've met a cleric, and the other dark elf just kind of rolls their eyes at their friend nerding out over a cleric.
Yeah, you don't see many drow cleric around, do you?
Uh, yes, but they were usually clerics of Sorsana. The last few decades, though, we've been seeing more and more of other gods, thankfully.
Yeah, once that blight was taken care of.
Curse her name.
Draj.
What?
That's a drow word for damn it, basically.
Oh. Cool. One of the drow says, we're hoping to get the ear of King Elton to hopefully talk to him about getting us some land to form a drow and dark elf city. Would you want to join us in that conversation?
That does sound very interesting.
Good, we can use all
I would
the support
definitely.
we can get.
The music is super, super quiet on my end, Batch. I don't know how loud it is on Twitch. Let me check.
Okay. It sounds okay to me, but I don't know how loud it's coming across on Twitch.
I can't hear it on Twitch, but
Yeah, just turn it up.
I can hear it a little better now.
Okay. Thank you.
Cause I can hear it, or because I have my music up all the way in Roll20.
Yeah, Farina would say she's very different. Would definitely be interested in forming settlements.
Okay. Bryn, as your parents are talking to the Sun and the Moon Elf, the Sun and the Moon Elf suggests that they head into the courtyard where some more fruitful conversations might take place.
Yes. Let us go. It helps if I don't have other things selected too. I nod to the guards respectfully.
Mm.
Oh yeah, and she's wearing adamantine armor, so she probably would get a few looks as well.
I imagine a lot
Well,
of people here are armored, so probably not.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't get any weird looks for adamantine armor.
Okay.
I don't know where we go to. Where do we go? Let's be over here.
As your parents and the Sun and the Moon Elf look around to find some more people to talk to, all of a sudden, you all feel this pain in your heads, kind of like an intense throbbing. And everyone around you also, a lot of them are holding their heads and letting out groans of pain. And a lot of people are saying, What is that? What is that?" And some people are letting out screams of pain, and you all
Probably the humans. We're all wusses.
what?
I said probably the humans. We're all wusses.
And you all hear a voice in your head. It is time to pay. And shimmering out of invisibility and descending into the courtyard. Let me scroll up. Is a beholder.
Oh, I'm zoomed out a
Okay.
bit, and I'm like, is that a tree? The angle that it's at, I was like,
Two mind flayers. And off the shoulders of the mind flayers skitter some intellect devourers.
Man. Ooh, this can be like in the D&D movie. Bren's so stupid they just walk right past her. Well, that's hurtful.
Um, People start screaming and running to get out through the bridge and start running to hide up the stairs, trying to hide in the various rooms in the sides of the castle, trying to again trying to get out through the bridge, which is getting bottlenecked and congested, and people are getting trampled. The guards immediately leap into action. But as they start to head towards the beholder kind of cocks to the side, and you hear his big mouth say, "No." And the guards turn on each other and start to fight.
I turn to my parents and tell them to get to safety, even though my dad's a soldier. You know what? He's too old for this shit.
And I would turn to the drow and dark elves and tell them get to safety.
And
as well.
they try to run and try to get safe.
Don't know if my dad listens, but mom does.
Do you move
You need to
in?
roll initiative.
Well, I'll give you a chance to use your movement to get in closer before you roll initiative if you want. If you want to get in closer.
Oh, well, of course I do.
Okay. The beholder sees the three of you moving in and says, "I thought I said no."
I wouldn't have had a chance to rage, would I?
You can go ahead and rage before combat. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have time.
Right. Well, we could even say that instead of moving, I rage, but I can also, with my rage, I can move up to half my speed. So, I could...
You're fine. Zumi, is there anything you want to do as the bonus action before combat starts?
Let me see what I can do as a bonus action. Let me see that action.
Turn on my rage.
Oh, Shield of Faith. Yeah, Shield of Faith. Increasing my armor class.
Okay. And that doesn't require concentration, right?
It
Or
does.
You're casting it with concentration. Okay.
Yeah, no divine intervention on a level 1 spell.
All right. So go ahead and roll for initiative.
I
Oh,
have
my bonus
advantage. Is it gonna roll with advantage? Yes.
Taryn got a 30.
Wow.
Damn. That was... Damn.
I mean, we all rolled well.
Oh, I think I deleted Bryn by accident. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
I was deleting all the old ones, and then because the ones that don't show up, but they show up on the GM side. Jeez, you guys all rolled well.
I'm trying to put my number in. 2,
Oh.
2.
Sorry, I did already.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. So the Beholder has a plus 12. Don't fail me now. Wow.
Get your bad rolls out of the way.
Wow. Mind Flayer has a plus 4. Intellect Devour probably has a plus 2. Yup. Oh, jeez. So my guys go last. You all won initiative. You all go first, they all go last. Alright. You want me to control Taryn, or do you guys want to, since I gave you a sheet?
We can take turns if you want, Zumi.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to look at the sheet, but
he's got the assassinate feature, so the first round of combat, he has advantage on any attacks against a creature that hasn't taken a turn. And if sneak attack hits, which it should with advantage, target takes an additional 13 damage.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think, Zumi. Crossbow as a beholder to try to get that extra damage in. Wait, what's the range? 30, but 120 would be my measure.
Oh, the Mind Flayers are hovering about 10 feet off the ground, and the Beholder is hovering about 20 feet off the ground. I should have said that before.
So at long range, that would be at disadvantage. Is that correct?
Yeah. So
Karen
that
can move.
wouldn't get. Yeah.
I can't control Taryn.
Oh shit. My bad. No, wrong tab. Aaron, edit, all players. There you go.
Okay. What do you think, Zumi? Crossbow with the beholder?
Yeah, crossbow at the beholder.
And move in. Where movement's 40. Where do we want to move to? I mean, Taryn is a rogue and probably doesn't want to be.
Probably like back here.
Well, like I was just saying, the crossbow has a range of 30. 120 would be at disadvantage. So that's why I was saying to move closer. And it's also hovering in the air. How far did you say, Batch?
About 20 feet.
About 20 feet, so would need to be pretty close, like here.
Yeah, you're right. Would have to be like right here.
Well, you're clicking on the center, it looks like, of a intersection.
I don't see the intersections. All I see is green. I don't see the lines at all.
You can't see the lines?
No.
How's that?
Oh.
That's better. I can see lines now. Yeah, it'd have to be like right here, probably.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if Karen would move there, but we're gonna do it.
Taryn's got decent HP, as I maxed his Constitution score out. And his main weapons are a short sword and a scimitar for dual wielding.
Okay, so Taryn is in close combat.
Yeah, but he also has the hand crossbow for when he needs to be ranged.
So would it be the how? I can never recall because I always think of Pathfinder instead of D&D. But what weapons would Taryn have out? I mean, would Taryn have the short sword and scimitar out, or? Also, I don't see the scimitar on the attack list. Is it not listed as?
It's in his bonus actions because he's dual wielding it.
Oh.
I imagine if he decides to go for the beholder first, he would have pulled the hand crossbow.
Okay. Let's see what else. Let me see here. Cost 1d6. What's the 1d? What's the cost? I haven't had a chance to look at.
What are you looking at for? Oh, under sneak attack poison?
Yeah.
It's one of the cunning strikes. If you want, you can poison.
Oh, okay. When you
can poison the attack. Yeah.
Which is the number of sneak attack damage dice you must forego to add that effect.
Yeah.
You remove the die before rolling, and the effect occurs immediately after the attack's damage is dealt. Ooh, would maybe try to do the trip to bring it down to the ground? Make it prone?
Roll an Arcana check for Taryn. So he doesn't know much about beholders, so I'll let you go with that plan.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't either. I don't know. So each effect is a die cost, which is the number of sneak attack damage dice you must forego. You remove the die before rolling. So I would roll the 1d6. Oh, 5d6.
Yeah, that's the 5d6 is the sneak attack damage. So roll the hand crossbow attack.
Come on.
And then just take 5 off of the sneak attack. If it hits. I don't know if it hits.
It's a 14.
Oh,
doesn't.
He has advantage. Roll again to see if it hits.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, wow.
But the damage was a lot less.
Yeah, well, because I forgot that he had advantage.
Yeah. So 7 plus 18 is 25. 25 piercing damage to the beholder. I should put a life bar on him.
Wait a minute. That doesn't read how it works. Well, that did not make sense. How it reads... that's not how it works from how I'm reading it. Each effect has a die cost, which is the number of sneak attack damage dice you must forego. You remove the die before rolling. So I rolled 5, so that would mean that it removes 5 damage dice. So the sneak attack wouldn't do...
No, you just remove 1 damage die. And the last... So you don't roll it and remove it. You only roll... You roll 1 fewer die. You don't roll it and then remove that many dice.
Oh, okay.
So it would be 4d6 instead of 5d6. So okay. Looking at the rolls, it was 4, 4, 4, 1, 3, and 5. And 2, 7d6. Oh, it has 7d6. Okay. So we'll take off the 2, because that was the last one rolled instead of the 5. Ignore me for the 5. So 28 damage.
28, okay. And if it can be tripped, if it's large or smaller... Wait, how big is it? Large?
It's large,
yeah. It's large. if it can be tripped and made prone, which I don't know if it can because it's flying, it must succeed on a DC 18 Dex saving throw, which
You weren't supposed to see that number.
I didn't even see anything.
I didn't have it on. It was still on hidden. Good. It is. It can't be knocked prone. So it just remains
Floating.
hovering in the air. It kind of just teeters on its side and just reorients itself.
Stupid beholder.
Do you want a bonus action dash to get away, or do you want to move in closer to something else? He might dash to get away from that intellect devour if he knows what they do. He rolled a 13 on his Arcana check, so I don't know if he would know what they do.
I'm sure by time we're level 13, we know what intellect devours do. I don't know, dash or hide. Dash away over here, maybe? Behind?
Mm-hmm.
Let somebody else get hit? Yeah, I'm gonna dash over here. Well, that puts it closer. Oh, but he sees this one being engaged by the human, so.
Okay.
Guess we'll go with that.
Bryn is up next.
All right. I'm raging. So
Yes.
I am going to attack. I am going to use reckless attack, but I am going to forego the advantage on one strength-based attack.
For brutal strike.
Yeah, for brutal strike. Sorry, I'm trying to remember where my reckless attack is. When you make your first attack roll on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on attack rolls using strength for your next turn. But attacks against you have advantage. Okay. So only one of my attacks has the advantage. I'm going to forego that, but I'm going to use the brutal strike.
No, all your attacks until the beginning of your next turn have advantage.
I totally just read that and then you can decide to attack advantage on attack rolls. Oh, yeah. God. My brain is fried today. Alright. First attack, we're going to forego the advantage to do brutal strike. Of course, I'm attacking this little goober in front of me.
Just a little goober.
21.
Oh yeah, that is.
But I can also, I have an ability where I can roll the damage twice to take the higher. So the 14 is the higher one, so go with the higher one, the 14.
What ability is that?
It is...
Oh, Savage Attacker.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading through Savage Attacker. But then also, I have
Oh,
my
do you
God.
want to use
I'm
your bonus action
frenzied.
on your first turn to ignite your weapon?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Do that before that. I knew there was something that I was forgetting. Yeah, I'm gonna flame on. Turn on my great axe. Um.
What is the
Uh,
2d10?
so in the fire damage is 2d6, and the extra is it's my rage damage is that 3.
Why is that 6? Why is that 2d10?
2d10 is going to be from
There should only be
the
1d10. I think.
if you choose attack roll, the target takes an extra 1d10 for the brutal strike. Yes. And then
Oh, it's weird.
let's see. So 5 fire damage. And then yeah, the brutal strike, I don't know why it's saying 2d10. Is there anything that would make that a
No. I'll take the first die, which is a 4. So 5, 4, 3, and 14.
and then I
12,
also
26.
and I have another ability. Where if you use reckless attack while rage is active, you deal an additional 3d6 damage to the first target you hit on your turn with a strength-based attack. It's frenzy.
Oh, because you're a berserker?
Yes. Oh.
You...
3 6s.
Wow. You obliterate the intellect devour.
Oh, but there's nothing in range for me to cleave onto. But I haven't moved yet, so for my second attack, 1, 2. We're gonna go for the Mind Flayer.
15 feet in the air.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, well we're gonna come up here. Okay, my second attack will be at advantage, but it's not going to have it's just going to be a regular reckless attack.
Okay.
Did that roll at advantage? No, it did not. $15?
Yeah. 15 hit.
Oh. That's the fire damage of 8. And then my rage damage of 27.
You almost obliterate that intellect devour.
Hold on here, let me make sure. I think I have another.
Another what?
I thought I had something else that I could do to add some more damage, but I don't think I do.
Okay. That's
All right.
Move bonus action.
Move bonus and blah blah. Yep.
Okay. So, Verena, I need you to make an Arcana check. Oh, okay.
You didn't have Bryn make an Arcana check.
Well, you didn't need to.
Bryn's a fucking idiot. That's why. That's what...
So you feel your magic is not there, but you remember you've heard about beholders. They have an anti-magic field that comes from their eye, so you would need to move out of its the cone that it's the vision of its eye has if you want to
Get out of
cast
line of sight.
if you want to cast any spells.
Okay.
Which means your shield of faith is currently suppressed. It's not suppressed anymore.
Still wind strike. Would
What?
it also let me attack enemies that are in the air?
I think they have to be in range. If I remember correctly. Or they're within yeah, 5 creatures that you can see within range. So
Yeah, they all have
if
to be
they
within
would
30
be in
feet of
range.
you. Beholder's currently 20 feet off the ground, so you'd have to get close to the beholder.
But this mind flayer is. Well, if I moved in here instead of there, that mind flayer is within enticingly good range.
The mind flayer is how high up?
15 feet, he said.
15 feet.
Yeah.
If you were to go, and you said, I am so sorry. So 15 feet for the flayers and 30 feet for the beholder.
Yeah.
If you went here, you could maybe get all of them.
So if I went there, which, yeah, that's not even 30 feet for walking distance. But I'd be within his eye, and he'd see me if I'm there. Damn it, Mel.
I think the bigger issue, if I recall, whenever you cast a spell when you're within melee range of an opponent,
Even
you
if
have
I
disadvantage.
Did that, you'd be fine. Even if what?
Would Warcaster? No, that wouldn't affect that.
Even
Do
if
you have
what now?
disadvantage? Do you have disadvantage on spells when you're within 5 feet of an enemy?
No,
No, okay.
you're thinking Pathfinder.
No,
Yeah.
there's something in D&D too. There was something about disadvantage.
3.5.
No, I read it just last night. I read something.
So I could attack that one, then go to the Mind Flayer,
And then to the Intellect Devour.
Intellect Devour, and then the final Intellect Devour.
Too far away.
That one's too far away. It has to be within range of where you cast the spell from.
Oh, okay. I thought it was where you cast it. Well then here, which is still within range for me moving, because I can still make it up to here if I wanted to.
In that case, you're within range of this Mind Flayer too, so you can hit all 5 of them.
Good. That's what I'm gonna do. Do I have to make a roll for each attack, or
Yes.
okay?
If we want to get technical, does this one's up in the air?
Oh, you're right. No, I won't reach that Mind Flayer. Thank you.
Oh, I won't reach that Mind Flayer?
No, because it's up in the air.
No.
15
Oh yeah,
feet.
because that one's up in the air. Yeah, that one's up in the air. Damn. Yeah, that's right. Well, I can still get these 4.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Who's first?
that's for the Mind Flayer.
Okay. Tell me before you roll it. And roll damage for that. 37.
And Divine Strike that one.
I don't think you can. These are spell attacks.
The creature with an attack roll using a weapon. Yes, that's an attack roll. Is that an attack roll using a weapon?
It's a melee spell attack.
I think she might be right though.
Because it says
So if
here.
it works on melee attacks, then it would be
No, it doesn't say melee attack. It specifically
hit a
says,
creature with an attack roll. Yeah,
and that's an attack roll.
using a weapon. So it is using a weapon to make the spell attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So an extra 7 radiant damage.
Shit.
Intellect roar.
Here's what I read, Batch. It's if a spell requires a ranged attack roll, then you have disadvantage if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature.
Oh, okay.
I'm not within the 5 feet of hostile creatures, so yeah.
Well, it's not a ranged spell attack.
That one goes
Just
to
like
them.
if you're doing a ranged attack next to somebody that's hostile, I think it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
So that goes for that one.
Okay.
Crit.
Did you? No, you did that one already. You said the Mind Flayer.
I said the oh,
That's the beholder.
Beholder. I meant Beholder first. I'm so sorry.
Oh. You said Mind Flayer.
Yeah. That one goes to Beholder then.
Okay. And you crit on it.
So
You
crit damage?
people and your critical hits on Steal and Strike.
I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. You know, give us a bone every once in a while, Batch. We gotta have a good roll occasionally.
Wow, that was
22.
a terrible damage roll.
That was pretty
At
crappy.
least you get to add 60 to that.
I was about to say 60, 82 damage to the Beholder.
Wow, this is going to be a
Oh.
quick fight.
Now that one,
You're gonna have to bring in some backup, Batch.
Yeah, that adds. Jeez.
oh, I attack more on that one than on.
3 more mind flayers appear.
And now the final one.
Yeah. You murderized the. As Shali said, murdercated those two intellect devours.
Let me see bonus
Oh,
action.
jeez.
They're so little. Just little bitty brains.
I'm gonna expend the use of my channel divinity to summon a spiritual weapon.
Okay. What's it look like?
What does it look like? A spider.
Spider.
No, it's got to look like a weapon.
Oh, a weapon? A mace. There we go. A mace.
Okay. So I
I was thinking of some spider.
draw a stick.
I don't know why. I was thinking of summon.
Healings, yeah. I draw stick.
Yeah.
See? Stick.
Draw stick.
Yes.
And the spiritual weapon, I think it attacks as a bonus action.
You can. I think you can make it attack when you summon it, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns. Where do you want it?
And that's right there, and it's going to attack the beholder.
Okay. So how high off the ground do you want it? Since the beholder is 20 feet and it's 20 feet off the ground and it's large.
20 feet off the ground.
Wait, yeah, 20, right? Yeah. Okay.
I knew I should have taken the winged boots.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, is it my turn now?
No.
Yeah,
No.
it's your turn.
Uno reverse. We're gonna go back to our lineup.
No, reverse.
I should have got those damn winged boots. I was thinking, yeah, maybe I should get something for flat. No. Damn it.
That's that, and channel divinity.
I'm downstairs, by the way, but I can still hear y'all.
Yeah, that was divine intervention.
Sweet. That mind flayer
What?
moves a little bit.
What'd you do?
And
My player's moving.
Huh?
I said, what'd you do?
Yeah, the mind flayer moved a little bit, and it positioned itself so it can unleash a mind blast at Verena and Terran without hitting the beholder. So I need intelligence saving throws from both of them.
Oh, great. The one thing I suck at.
I'll go ahead and roll for Terran. Or do you want to roll, Zumi?
I will roll.
You got a +8. Oh, we made it. You take 38 psychic damage, and you are stunned until the end of the Mind Flayer's next turn.
Well, shit.
Uno skip on you.
Yep.
And Terran takes 19 damage. The other Mind Flayer is going to turn its attention on Bryn
Of course he is.
and release a Mind Blast. I need an intelligence saving throw from Bryn.
You know, I'm coming back upstairs.
Okay.
Bryn doesn't have much of a mind to
To blast.
to blast, so
Well, I mean, her intelligence is average.
yeah, it's only because I took one away from strength. All right. You said an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
So is this I have let's see. I thought sorry, I'm trying to remember. Okay, I have immunity to charmed and frightened. Okay, no.
What's the DC? Oh. You take 34 psychic damage and you're stunned. Till the end of the Mind Flayer's next turn. If only I'd gotten Terran.
I was thinking there's something.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
And it is the Beholder's turn.
I have nothing that'll stop anything. So I'm dead. Bye. No, that was fun.
um, you might not die.
I only have 30 hit points left.
All right. So the beholder is going to.
Wait, how much did you take? How much damage did you take?
34.
You took 38.
38 rather, 38.
You only have 68 hit points?
Yeah. She's a glass cannon.
The beholder.
Wait, I've got to. No, I don't. Yeah, concentration. Yeah, I have to roll concentration on that.
Oh, you're stunned. It
Yeah.
automatically ends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna stay where it is. And it's gonna use an eye ray on each of you. We'll roll 1d10. 8. Number 8. Oh boy. I go top down, left to right. So Bryn, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. You are stunned,
I'm stunned.
which I believe means you auto fail.
Yes.
You auto fail, yes.
I automatically fail strength and dexterity saving.
Yes. You are restrained as you feel your body start to. Oh shit. I think I really just fucked you guys over with the mind
I think you
blast.
just TPK'd us, yeah. Well, that was a quick one shot.
Whoops. Yeah, as your body starts to, you feel it start to change and solidify. You are restrained. Oh wait, did I say dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Shit, I meant constitution saving throw. I knew that didn't make sense.
Well,
Oh,
that was a shitty ass roll.
so still, what I said,
have-
what I said applies.
And I have +9.
Yeah. So Verena, you are gonna get a 4. I need a Constitution saving throw. As an eye ray hits you. Don't roll hot. Oh my gosh.
I'm dead. I'm
The
probably
average
dead.
the average on that is 18. I got 2 8s on a 48.
And 1 7.
Yeah. The dice are just in my
restrained
favor
here as
tonight.
well.
No, you until the end of your next turn, your speed is halved. You can't take reactions, and you can either take an action or a bonus action, not both. You are
I'm
slowed.
stunned, so
You are slowed.
yeah, I'm stunned, so stunned and slowed. Until the end of my turn. Great. There is no slowed condition, okay.
Yeah, it's slow doesn't. The slow doesn't really make a difference because you're stunned.
Yeah.
And then Taryn is gonna get a. Oh, already used that this turn. Taryn needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll do
Wisdom. You got it.
that. I'll do. You got it?
Go ahead.
takes 15 psychic damage, and he is frightened until the end of his next turn.
He has advantage to avoid or end the frightened condition.
Oh, so yeah, roll the wisdom
So-
save again. Still fails.
Okay.
And that intellect devour with 1 HP left.
Oh damn!
I don't think I rolled my damage twice to take the higher one. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. You're probably gonna make it, but intelligence saving throw to Bryn, as you can feel,
I'm not gonna make it.
as you can feel the intellect devour kind of peer and pry into your mind.
I have a +0 on my intelligence saving
Yeah,
throws. I'm not gonna.
there's still a decent chance you'll make it. 15 psychic damage, and you're double stunned.
Of course, you're gonna have mind shit when I'm playing a barbarian.
Terran's up. This is.
I'm trying to
round
find
2.
if I'm at a high enough level to where my rage doesn't end, but I'm not seeing it.
Perrin would have probably attacked the one with the 1 HP.
Well, Terran doesn't know how many hit points something has, but it is.
Well, yeah, it would know it's
Well, he
seriously
could.
hurt. Though.
Yeah, he could tell it's hanging on by a thread.
You're controlling Terran this turn, Zumi.
Yeah. Let me see. He can move 30 feet. So there. And then the crossbow comes out again. Let me see now. Wait.
that
Make
he's
sure.
he's frightened, so it's at disadvantage.
He can't
Oh,
move
okay.
closer to the beholder, can
Yeah,
he, either?
no.
Oh,
So he
shit.
wouldn't have been able to move. He can move laterally, but I think he can go with 1. I think
It's still
I think you can
disadvantage,
move.
so-
hmm
I'm just getting it straight in line with that. It's just let's see now. Why isn't it rolling? For some reason it's not rolling. There we go.
Oh,
So still,
rolled. Got a crit on the
on disadvantage though, so it's just a regular 11, but still.
Oh,
it's still not bad. That's almost max damage.
yeah.
Still, with being frightened, got a decent hit on them. You're aiming at the mind flayer, right? Sorry about the loud car. Jeez.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
I didn't hear it.
Oh wow. Just have a good noise filter on Discord.
During the first round of each combat, you have advantage. Oh wait, that's the very first round.
Yeah.
Very first round.
Bonus action. I think he would go after the Beholder next. Oh wait. Oh wait.
He's
Can he
not
pull
dual
his second?
wielding.
Oh yeah, he's not dual wielding. Shit. Yeah, that's a
He's
scimitar.
just using the crossbow.
Yeah. So that's his turn.
What we could have done is maybe do the steady aim, and that would have given advantage, which would have made it an even roll. But
yeah.
too late for that now.
Yeah.
It would have made a difference of 2 damage.
Yeah.
Hey, it would have been a critical hit. That's morale for us.
That's his
But
turn.
no, because it would have been full damage and plus the 7.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, 6 plus 7's 13. It's only 2 more than the 11.
How much damage is the cross? Oh, just one. Oh god, 1d6
Yeah.
plus
Yeah,
the
it's
6.
1/6.
Do you add in the
I don't add
modifier?
in. I don't add in the modifier second time.
Or add the modifier?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, anyway, it would have been a morale boost.
11 damage is still a morale boost. Bryn, you are stunned. Verena, you are stunned.
And how long am I stunned for? Until
the end of the till the end of the intellect devour's next turn. But still, once the bad guys are done, you're unstunned.
They'll probably do something to stun me again, though.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
What did you do?
It did the mind blast. I didn't want to do the mind blast.
Which mind flayer is
shit.
going? Is this top left mind flayer?
It depends where they are. Yes, it's top left mind flayer. It's mind blast recharged.
I thought he had.
Oh.
I attacked that one with Yeah.
He did.
You said he had 1 HP left.
No. The intellect devourer over here had 1
intellect
HP
devourer.
left.
Oh, shit. Never mind. Okay, shit.
I wondered why you said he'll attack the one with 1 HP and then go to this one, whenever you can clearly see the health bar on the mind flayer is more than half.
See it. I can barely see it from here, honestly. My eyes are going. I have bad eyes.
I think. I gotta do it. Mind Flayer's gonna come down. Make a tentacle attack. 19 hits, right?
Yeah, it matches. It met it.
Okay. That's 22 psychic damage.
Wait. Let me make sure I can't do anything.
You're stunned.
No, I'm not stunned anymore. My turn ended.
No, it's the end of the Mind Flayer's turn.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought you said end of our turn.
No.
No, he said mind flayer.
Well, I take 22 damage.
Are you down?
Not yet.
Didn't you take 27 damage before?
Only took 38 and then the 22.
No, you took something between then, I'm pretty sure.
No. Only took the 38 and then the 22.
The slowing ray.
Did that do damage? I don't remember.
Yeah, I rolled it off the wrong ray, but
You rolled a con save of 15 against something, and then the ray did 27 damage.
yeah, it's 27. So you were down to 3.
Okay, so I'm dead then.
No, you're making death saves.
Yeah, I'm making death saves.
Yes. And the Mind Flayer, it reaches its tentacles out and wraps them around your head, and you take the psychic damage, and you go unconscious, but it's got your head wrapped in its tentacles, and you are grappled. And because you're grappled, you're unconscious, but yeah, you're also stunned by the tentacles.
Great.
The other Mind Flayer is going to try to recharge its Mind Blast and fail. It's also going to come down and make a tentacle attack at Bryn. Does a 20 hit?
It matches.
For 18 psychic damage. Escape DC 14. Oh, you can still try to escape. Okay. Because it says you're stunned until the grapple ends, but there's an escape DC on it, so I guess you can still try to escape even though you're stunned?
If it's a strength or a dexterity saving throw, then no, because I can't make those saving throws while stunned.
It's an athletics check. Oh, it says you can't take any action because you're incapacitated. So someone's got to try and break you free of the tentacles.
Well, I'm only stunned until the end of the Flayer's turn.
You have the stun condition while the Mind Flayer is grappling you with its tentacles.
Then how can you escape?
Someone's gotta come over and try and get you out. So Taryn would have to try to save both of you from the Mind Flayers.
So I essentially can't do anything at all until somebody comes over and makes him let go.
You know what? I don't like that. I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna do that. You have a stun condition while it's grappled. I feel like that's too much. So you can try to escape.
Because if you're like a single person fighting these things, if they have you grappled, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
And the battle's over.
And these things are only a CR 7. That seems a bit too strong for me. So, yeah, I'm going to give you a chance to escape. That's a bit crazy. Now, if it were a boss Mind Flayer, that'd be different. But boss Mind Flayer would be even worse. Alright. The Beholder's up. Alright, let me set BRB. So I'll go bottom up. I'll go bottom up, left to right. That way she can be at her computer when we get to Bryn. Beholder is going to use an eye on Taryn. Number 5. Taryn needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I believe that passes. Yes. So half of that, 9 poison damage.
And I can't manipulate his hit points, so yeah.
I'm taking care of that as we go.
Okay.
Now, Verena, while the mind flayer's got you in its tentacles, and while you're dying, the beholder's gonna shoot an eye at you. Oh, number 8. That's the same ray that hit Bryn last turn.
Don't I auto fail since I'm making saving throws anyway?
I believe you would. Um, let's see. Unconscious condition. You just automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. You can still make a constitution saving throw.
Okay. So make a con save?
Yeah.
Great! Yeah, it was on 18, but then it flipped over to 5.
So as you're dying, you start to feel your body solidify on top of the unconscious condition you and now have the
Rigor mortis is setting in.
restrained condition. What?
I said rigor mortis is setting in.
Oh gosh.
Wait, am I still stunned or not?
You are no longer stunned, but you are unconscious. Cause of dead. Well, cause of dying.
Yeah, because of dying.
And the intellect devour that's still alive is going to probe into Bryn's brain once more, so I need her to make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm not gonna find anything. Sorry, what saving throw?
Intelligence.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you succeeded.
God.
Alright, Taryn is up again. I think Taryn would go try to get Verena out of the clutches of the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Wait, is Taryn still frightened? If Taryn's frightened, you can't move closer to the beholder.
Till the end of its next turn. Taryn's no longer frightened.
Okay.
So Taryn needs to make that sucks because he's got a -1, but an athletics check to pry the tentacles off of Verena.
Athletics.
Yep. He hath failed.
Well, yeah, duh.
That's supposed to be
That's it.
an action, but I'll let it be a bonus action if you want him to attack the Mind Flayer with his short sword and scimitar.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, he can't he can't use the scimitar because the scimitar would be a bonus action.
Opponent,
He'd only be able to attack with the short sword.
Nope. Under the new rule, or under the new rules with the Nick weapon mastery, which the scimitar has, you can make the second attack as part of the attack action.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, yep, there it is, right there. If I would have read it, I would have known. But again, not my character, so.
And he has the dual wielder feat, which lets you make an additional attack action as a bonus action. So using dual wielding, you can make 3 attacks. It's really freaking weird. But yeah.
So, short sword and crystal sword?
And crystal scimitar, yeah. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, no damage for that.
Already did. 14 piercing popped up.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's
Wow.
shitty damage.
That is shitty ass damage.
You're still hit. And if Verena were conscious, you would get sneak attack.
Well, Bryn,
Okay.
Do you make the save at the start or the end of your turn?
What save? Would it be just trying to escape the grapple? Would that be my action?
I'll let you do it as a bonus action. That would be an athletics check. But you got hit with that ray that made you start to feel solidified. You have to make another save against that effect at the end of your turn.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Jeez, no wonder I was like so confused.
Go ahead and make an athletics check to get out of the pinnacles. Yeah, you rip those tentacles off your face, and yeah.
It's actually that should not be at advantage. I didn't turn off the rage.
Oh, because you were incapacitated?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I was trying to look to see if I had that ability where your rage doesn't end, but I can't find it. So I think my rage ended when I was incapacitated. So my 17.
I think you're thinking of Relentless Rage.
I think that's what it is. No, relentless rage is if you drop
Oh,
to 0 while raging, you don't die outright, which I do have.
okay. Do you need
But I
to
think
be
17 beats
raging
it. Wasn't it
to
a
use
14?
reckless attack?
What?
I was just wondering if you need to be raging to use reckless attack, but you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. I just
You
looked
don't?
at it. Doesn't say anything about needing to be raging.
Oh, no, just when you're raging. But if you are raging, then I can do the frenzy.
Yeah. Because you're technically restrained because of the effect from that ray. So your attacks are at disadvantage, so to even it out, you would need to use reckless attack.
Right. So I'm still restrained, but I am free from the grapple.
Yes, you're free from the grapple.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. I am going to recklessly attack. Even though it's going to give them advantage against me if they attack me.
Mm.
But I doubt they're going to physically attack me because they're all about digging into my poor little mind. But we're first going to attack this little critter, and it'll just be a regular attack because it evens out. Really? The thing that has 1 hit point, I just absolutely squish into a paste.
Yep. That's what it looks like.
Oh gosh.
But here's what I'm going to do, because it's not time for my second attack yet. I'm going to cleave.
Cool.
Thought I had something that if something died. Again, I could be thinking of Pathfinder. But I thought I saw something. God, you think I'd have my sheet memorized after having it for,
A day.
16 hours. I thought it was a feat. Yeah. No. No. Doesn't matter. All right. I'll take an attack against the Mind Flayer using Cleave.
Okay.
It won't. If it hits, it won't do
Your ability score
damage plus
modifier.
my modifier. It'll
Yeah.
just do the damage. But that's still 10 damage. And is that ability only when I'm raging? Let me check.
That's 15 damage. You got 3 from the slashing and 12 from the fire.
Oh, that's right. My fire damage 22.
Well, no, because the 10 includes your modifier, so you have to take the modifier off, so it would be 3
it?
slashing. Yeah,
Oh, it does.
so 15.
And there was so hold on here. What I keep forgetting what the ability is. Where I can take the higher damage.
Oh, Savage Attacker. You re-roll the damage dice and you take the higher number.
There it is. Yes.
So just re-roll the d12.
What did it?
You re-rolled the
rolled
d20.
Oh, good lord!
Just
I meant
roll
to flip on the damage.
Just roll a d12. Yeah. So you rolled the 10.
10.
So it's an additional 7
22.
damage.
Yeah, so 22 total.
Okay. Got it. And now your actual second attack.
Right. Yes, now my actual second attack.
That hits.
Did it not? Oh my god, because I keep clicking the wrong freaking thing.
For another 23.
Yeah, let me see if... Same.
Right.
I did my bonus action. I did... Yeah.
Okay, Verena, I need a death saving throw.
Come on, Verena.
Oh, mother.
That's one fail.
Hey.
Let's see, does Taryn have... Oh, look. Okay, Taryn has a potion of healing that he's probably going to shove down Verena's throat.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm gonna have the Mind Flayer, since Terran attacked him twice, I'm gonna have him make strength saving throws to hold on to Verena. I should have done that before.
Mother.
So after the second attack, he drops Verena.
Oh,
After those attacks, the Mind Flayer turns its attention towards Terran. It did recharge its Mind Blast on that one turn. I think it's gonna Mind Blast Terran and Verena.
Why would it Mind Blast Verena if Verena's no longer a threat?
Because it's evil.
Uh-huh.
So Verena's gonna take damage either way, so that's a failed death save. So you have 2 now. And Terran needs to make an intelligence saving throw. I think that succeeds. Terran's doing really well with the rolls today.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I wish that was the case.
Holy shit, I rolled 43. The average on that is 31. And half of
A lot of
that,
sevens in there.
half of that is 21. Terran takes 21 damage. Oh, Brent, I didn't have you make your Constitution saving throw at the end of your last turn. Oh, you made it! You fight off the petrification effect. Oh.
Got to have a pissed off barbarian on their hands here.
You mean Brent or
my
you?
spiritual weapon, my spiritual weapon is gone by now, probably.
No, it didn't require concentration, and it hasn't been a minute.
Okay.
You just haven't been able to use it. That's all.
Yeah.
The other Mind Flayer, can it recharge its Mind Blast? Is the question. No, it cannot. So it's gonna try the tentacles again. And fail!
The one on me?
Yes, the one on you. And it
Is
fails.
it attacking me?
Yes.
Oh, it's a physical attack on me.
Yes. Oh, is it at advantage?
That's what I'm hearing. It does have advantage because I did use my reckless.
Does it hit? 19?
No, a 19 does not. But
Okay.
but you know what? I have retaliation.
Yes, you do.
When I take damage from a creature, oh wait, I can take a reaction to make one. No, I think also I have something. If something attacks me, I can use. Does it have to actually hit me? I think it has to actually hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Guardian that I was thinking about, but since it attacked me, the Guardian doesn't work.
Okay.
Alright, damn it. It has to actually hit me to Don't get me wrong, I'm glad it missed me.
Alright, beholders up. Ray number 3 is Fear Ray. He's gonna target I'll do my top down left to right roll since I didn't say who he was targeting. Gonna target Bryn with the Fear Ray. I need a wisdom saving throw? Yes, wisdom saving throw. Oh, that sucked. 11 psychic damage, and you are frightened until the end of your next turn.
Well, that's gonna end as soon as I go into a rage, so.
Yeah. And Ray number 4 against Terran. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw against the slowing ray. Jeez. Fuck.
Damn.
Aaron's just tearing it up today.
8 necrotic damage. I think I'm going to hold on to this character and use him in the future. And the Mind Flayer, visibly pissed, or the Beholder rather. Oh, he's gonna do what he should have done a long time ago. He's gonna turn face this way, and the spiritual weapon's gonna disappear. Should have done that a long time ago. But visibly angry, is it gonna target Terran with the third one? Oh man, I keep getting the petrification ring. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw again, and he's gonna blow it out of the water. Yeah, there we go. Jeez, Terran. And it's Terran's turn.
He is gonna force a
Potion of healing.
potion of healing down Verina's throat.
Alright, roll 2d4 plus 4? Right? 2d4 plus 2. So you regain 5 health.
Oh, shit.
But that just canceled out 2 death saves. 2 failed death saves. So, she's got another shot at life. And she can do way more damage with 5 HP than she can with 0.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
then
was that action? Was that Terran's action, or was that a bonus action for Terran?
bonus action.
So he can still attack with
Yes.
short sword. Which he will do on the that fucker that's on the ground.
$16.
Sorry. 16, 16, 16. Yes, that hits.
So 13%. And he gets sneak. He has advantage on that, doesn't he?
He doesn't have advantage, but it does do sneak attack damage because Verena is conscious.
So
76. So a
25.
total of 38 Oh!
Let me guess.
Skewers the Mind Flayer.
It had 38 hit points.
No, I had 29.
Oh, okay.
Oh. The beholder is still 20 feet off the ground. Hand crossbow has Vex, so he can't bust that out and do 2-up fighting with that. So I'm guessing that would be the end of his turn, unless he wants to move.
Yeah. He'll probably want to. Yeah, he probably would move back. He'd probably back up a little bit. And this way.
Probably wouldn't get out of range with the crossbow, but
Right.
We can stay in range with the crossbow, yeah.
Did you make it?
I mean out of disadvantage range. He might move to like here. Again, the beholder is 30 feet in the air.
20.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 20.
20 feet.
I will be right back. I have to go take care of something. Just vamp for me. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, there's only Robert's here. Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Oh, Robert's here.
Hey, Robert.
Well, somebody else may be here. I see a fourth person.
Haven't seen you in a while, Robert. Nice to have you. I'll be right back.
We're just doing a little single shot here with me and old Zoomy because Batch had a free night.
Yeah, and I'm almost dying.
You're fine. You're fine.
Well, I am going to cast Power Word Fortify next to give myself 120 extra hit points.
How many?
120.
Nice. Yes, you should definitely do that.
I just don't know what to do as a bonus action.
Right away. No.
I could, because he's 30 feet in the air, so it wouldn't be an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I could. That's the action. 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 All my cantrips are actions. Let me see what I can do as bonus action then.
See.
Oh! War Priest bonus attack. Make one attack with a weapon or unarmed strike. Bonus action 5 times per short or long rest. Yeah, but that's 20 feet in the air, so she'd have to jump or something. I mean, I do have +4 to athletics.
You know, I really should have taken the feat that lets me. I think it was the athletics feat that would let me jump like 20 feet in the air or something.
Yeah. Oh, burp. Excuse me.
Let's see, what does athletics do? Athlete. Jumping. You can make a running, long, or high jump after only 5 feet. I think that's based on.
Or I could, instead
Should
of
have went with
that.
different boots.
Could do Flame Strike. No, it's looking at me, so I could corner it and do Flame Strike.
Oh wait, you may not be able to do your spell, your Power Word Fortify, unless you move.
Yeah, I'll have to move around him first. I can move around him and not. Well, no, I can move. I can move underneath him or wherever because he's 20 feet away in the air. I'm only 5 foot tall, so
Yeah, you can move
there'd be no
around
attacks.
or
There'll be no attacks of opportunity. I can even walk away from it if I wanted to.
I think it depends what ability it may have with its AOs. Or yeah.
I don't think it can attack of opportunity while floating in the air 20 feet, because you have to be 5 feet unless it has like 10 reach.
I was gonna say it
Unless
depends
that's
what
20
its reach is.
I doubt it has 20 reach.
It
That would
depends
be
whatever
absurd.
shenanigans it has.
That would be absurd.
It has tentacles.
Usually tentacles aren't 20 foot long.
No, he could be a big.
A
Be a
girthy
big
beholder.
Yeah.
A girthy beholder. With great girth comes great responsibility. Pamp, 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 pamp. Doop, 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 pamp, pamp, pamp. And don't worry, we'll still be, well, should be still playing Monday, so we'll be
Yeah.
back in our element.
Yeah. Wait, are we Monday we're starting are we starting early on Monday? No, wait, that's the week after, I think.
Next week after.
Yeah. That.
No worries.
We engaged while you were gone.
All right. So that was it for Terran's turn, right? Bryn, you're up.
Yep.
All right.
As the beholder looks a bit anxious with one of its mind flayer cohorts falling.
All right, bonus action. I'm gonna rage. And I am going to do reckless attack, but I'm going to forego the advantage on my first attack.
Did
Hey,
you?
whenever I went into my rage, I'm gonna move half my. Wait, what are you? Were you asking something?
Yeah, for some reason I'm remembering. Yeah, Bryn failed the wisdom save against the fear ray, so she's frightened of the beholder, so she would have disadvantage on her attack, which the reckless advantage.
I would not. As soon as I go into my rage,
Oh,
the frightened status
right.
ends.
I remember that. Okay, yeah.
Because I have mindless rage.
Yes. You said that before. I just forgot. I'm sorry. Continue.
It's all good. All right, I'm going to use reckless attack, but not. I'm going to forgo the advantage to use brutal strike instead.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to pick which effect I do, or?
I mean, yeah, it's your choice of which effect. I think we forgot to add the effect last time.
We did, but it didn't really matter quite that much. All right, we're gonna attack the thingy.
That totally hits.
All right, we're gonna see. So that's a 3 for that damage. We're gonna see if we can get higher than a 3. I'm just gonna roll a d12.
Right. 12.
I can get higher. So 5 plus 7. So 13.
12
Or
plus 12 plus
20.
plus 12 plus
32.
Well, that's 12.
Oh, minus 3, 29. Because for some reason it's
Yeah.
rolling. I don't know why it's doing that. But also, since I'm using reckless attack, I'm going to do the first target I hit on my turn. I'm going to do the frenzy. It gets oh, for fuck's sake, 3d6.
Wow.
That is so shitty.
But you put a decent chunk into that mind flare.
But also, for the brutal strike,
Which blow are you choosing?
we're going to go with hamstring blow. Speed reduced by 15.
Okay.
All right, second attack. Will have advantage. And okay, what was it? Control.
I think you did disadvantage, but either way.
I think. Oh, I couldn't remember it because you have to hold down a button. I don't remember which one, but 22.
16, 27, and it's 30. And you take down the other mind flare. The beholder is very angry.
So is Bryn. Wait, why is it looking this way?
Spins around and glares at you, and then spins back.
I'm like, wait a minute, why is it looking this way? It wasn't facing this way. I'm going to move up to here. So my bonus action, let me mark off my second use of rage. Alright, that will be my turn.
Marina, your time to shine.
Let me see. What am I going to do?
You told me what you were going to do.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Power Word Fortify to give
Move!
myself.
Move! Because you can't
yeah, that's
cast
right.
it.
That's right. Yep, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm going to move around behind it, and then since it's 20 feet in the air, it can't attack. Doesn't get an attack of opportunity if I move away from it, right?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It does not.
I am going to back off to a very safe distance. Then cast Power Word Fortify to give myself 120 hit points.
Just yourself? But can you not
Yep,
split?
just
Can you
myself.
not split that between people, or am I thinking of a different spell?
I can split it between 6 people, but they have to be within 30 feet of me. And they aren't.
Well, if you move up one space, they're both within 30 feet of you.
And they can take care of themselves.
Okay.
I'm out of hit points, okay? I only got 5. And I have no bonus action for that, except for I can attack with my mace, but there's nothing to attack, so yeah. But actually, it doesn't say it's an. My Divine Spark does not say it's an action or a bonus action.
Hold on, let me see.
One action. Never mind, it's one action. It is one action. Damn. What can I do as a bonus? Besides spiritual weapon.
Oh, you gave
Which I
yourself
can't
120
do.
temp HP?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity to cast. Well, I can't cast this. That's a bonus action. Huh. But still have the War God's Blessing. Yeah,
What?
War God's Blessing, Spiritual Weapon, right beside him again.
How does War God's Blessing have to do with spiritual weapon? Oh. That's the feature. Okay.
Yeah, that's the feature, War God's Blessing.
My bad.
I can do that 3 times.
Okay.
And that Spiritual Weapon makes an attack.
Okay. That's without expending a spell slot, right? Okay.
Yep.
Then you're solid. 24 hits. 13 force damage. Oh boy.
And that's my turn.
Holders up. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
But it only lasts 1 minute, so yeah. And doesn't require concentration.
It's gonna turn, face you. Spiritual weapon blips out.
Chip damage.
Wait, how big is its cone of vision?
120
Yeah.
feet.
Oh.
It's gonna move backwards. Making its cone. Five, 10, 15. It's got to move back farther.
What's its movement?
It'll dash if it has to. $40 feet. So I gotta move it back up. I gotta move it there. I don't want it to dash. And 15, 20, 25. You'd still be in the cone. You'd be halfway in the cone, so you'd still be in the cone. Oh no, you could move diagonally. Damn. Shit.
I can get out and call. God, my fucking mouse. Damn it. Ah! My mouse is wanting to act up on me.
Well, it's gonna move 40 feet away, and just hope it's out of range for whatever you want to do to it. And then it's gonna use its eye raise.
It's gonna use this what?
Eye raise. Number 7. Tara needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Oh,
He falls unconscious.
Oh, great.
He's sleeping.
I can't change his condition on his sheet.
That's fine. I changed it on the... I gave him the marker on Roll20.
Is he able to make another saving throw at the end of his...
Where is it? It ends if he takes damage or a creature within 5 feet of him takes an action to wake him up. Or 1 minute passes. It lasts for 1 minute. I rolled a 1. Ah, shit. Nothing happens. Well, actually, you might take some damage. So make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. With advantage, Bryn.
Aaron?
Bryn with advantage.
Bryn. Okay.
You have advantage against charm, right? Or no, you're just immune to charmed.
I think I'm immune whenever I'm... Hold on, let me... God. Oh, for fuck's sake, I know it's... Yes, I'm immune to charm and frighten when I'm raging.
Okay. So just make the saving throw against the damage. So even if you fail it, you won't have the charm condition. You just take the damage.
You said a wisdom?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You take 7 psychic damage. And I really, really hope I get a good ray on Verena. I keep getting the petrification ray. Make a Constitution saving throw, Verena.
God damn it. No, it's not a Constitution. God!
You
It
are
was on 20.
You are restrained, and you feel your body start to solidify. Beholder might still come out of this. Terran's up.
Well, Terran can't do anything now, can he?
Oh yeah, he's asleep. I forgot. Bryn, you're up.
So here's my idea. So
Oh,
I
God.
have hand axes on me,
Oh, okay.
and I have rope.
You
Can I
have
take
what?
a bonus action to tie rope to the end of a great axe and throw the great axe at the beholder and try to get it to like stick in the beholder, and then my next turn, I don't know, like pull the beholder down to the ground?
Huh.
Like slam it into the ground, like...
That's creative. I'll allow you to try that.
I'm gonna bonus action tie my rope. And it would just be, so the hand axes do have the thrown ability, or I don't know, attribute. Would it just be a regular attack? What would the attack roll be?
You just make a normal attack with a hand axe.
Okay.
That just kind of glances off. It doesn't hit.
Well, shit.
But I do get 2 attacks,
Yes.
so we're gonna try again.
$23 hits for 14 damage. I'll say it lodges in there.
Alright,
You
lodge
got-
that bad boy into the beholder.
Got it
And I'm
into
hanging onto the rope.
Got it into a tight pocket of flesh. That's
Got
move
me a
action
beholder on
bonus.
Beholder on a rope.
All right, Verena, you're
Yeah.
up.
I'm restrained, so what does that mean exactly?
Your speed is 0.
Keep
You can't
forgetting
move out.
that you incapacitate all of us. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot.
And I can't cast any spells, so I can't do shit.
Your speed is 0.
I can't do shit.
So just make another Constitution saving throw. See if you get petrified.
Come on, come on, come on. Shake it off.
Petrified.
Oh.
It's just looking bad for Brandon just all around.
It really is.
You had a little bit of a rally there with the power word fortify. But yeah, you are turned to stone by the beholder.
And I'm the only healer, so great. Nobody from the crowd is gonna see this and try to heal me.
So how do we Win wouldn't know. Or not Win. Win would know.
Win would know.
Bran.
I think a greater restoration can remove petrification.
So there's nothing at all that the Verena could do.
No, she pretty much just kind of died.
Yeah, she's kind of dead.
Well, she's stone.
Statue.
She's still in there, just
So it's the beholder's turn again. The beholder's going to take one of its does it only has eye rays, doesn't it? Yes, it only has eye rays. It's going to try to jerk itself off of the hand axe. And fail. Hmm. It's gonna target Bryn with all 3 eye rays since it got one person unconscious, one person petrified. Oh my gosh. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws. Go ahead and make a dex save. Oh, you're
Did it
good.
not roll. Oh.
Okay.
I do have advantage, but yeah. Not that it's gonna matter, but
You take 20 force damage as a green ray of disintegration comes out and grazes, kind of hits the side of your arm. Make a wisdom saving throw.
oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
So you fall unconscious. You're asleep. The beholder sees Verena petrified, Taryn and Bryn asleep on the ground. And it turns its attention to the throne room. Where's the rotating thingy? As it drags the rope behind
The
it
rope.
attached to the hand axe. It flies up to the door of the throne room. And about a moment later, King Eleton steps
Wait a
up.
minute. It only has 40 feet of movement.
Yeah.
You're both unconscious for a minute. So he's got a minute.
Wait a minute. Don't I get any saving throw? I don't know what made me unconscious.
The sleep ray. You're unconscious for a minute or until you take damage or somebody takes an action to wake you up.
So now there are other people around. Somebody like my dad could run out the next round and wake me up. So little beholder needs to slow its roll there.
You told your dad to get to safety, though.
Yeah, but do you really think he would have listened? He's an old soldier. He's probably over here just hiding by the staircase.
Alright, roll me a d4. Odds he's there and can come wake you up. Evens he went and got to safety. Son of a bitch. Okay. So he gets to the top of that platform. He gets a good bit up the ways. I guess your dad comes running over and takes an action to wake you up.
I'm gonna tell my dad. Check on the halfling and the drow.
He says, okay.
All right. I have to use half my movement to stand up, right?
Yes.
Rage. All right, 20 to stand up. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna grab onto that frickin' rope and yank on it as my action.
Make an athletics check.
I think I even have advantage while I'm raging.
You do. Please roll poorly, please roll poorly, please roll poorly.
Why aren't you gonna roll for me? It rolled the dice. Why aren't you appearing on the... Well, it didn't appear in roll 20, but it's a 26. Why didn't it appear? And I
Weird.
can't push it out. I can't push it out to roll 20, but you can see it in... You can see it in D&D Beyond.
There's no dice log.
Huh?
I'm not seeing a dice log on D&D
Top
Beyond.
right, the game log. Top right. Next to the anvil. It's the game log.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Athletics check 14, 12. 26.
Equals advantage would be 26, so I have a plus 12 to my strength.
Yeah, 26.
I don't see anything in there. I'll take your word for it. I don't think you're gonna lie to me.
Well, Zumi's looking at it too, so.
Right. Zumi would lie to me.
I know I wouldn't.
Do you want me to do a, do you want me to do a screen cap for you here? Do a little screenshot?
No, I trust you.
I would not lie to you like that. What the hell?
Charlie would.
Shelly would. Yeah, Shelly definitely would, but me, no. Even if I failed, I wouldn't lie.
Yeah, it comes back down. Let's see, you got a 26.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you yanked it hard enough to get it to come right up to you. So that's move. Oh no, that's bonus action and action.
I moved
Oh, you did
to
move?
get up there
Okay.
to it. Oh, well, no, wait. I can use... Well, when I rage, I can use half my movement. So I do technically have a move left. But, so, can I move and drag it with me?
I would require another athletics check for that, so no, you can't do that on
It's
this
alright.
turn. No, you can't do that
Aw.
on this turn.
Alright. Well, I will have dragged it down here. And I'm holding on to that rope. So I guess no
Alright.
movement. And so yeah, that's my turn. And I tell my dad to go check on the... Yeah, I told my dad to go check on the halfling
Okay.
and on the...
Verena, it's your turn. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is not.
It's gonna focus its eye rays on Bryn again.
You know what? Maybe I have it held in such a way that it can't look at me.
You do see its eye rays, right? They're on stalks.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna press right up against it So it also has to do damage to itself. I'm gonna hug it.
6?
You know,
I
all the
don't
beholder
think I
needs
rolled
is
that
some
one yet.
love.
I have not rolled that one yet. I need... Oh, you're gonna make it. I need a strength saving throw.
I have advantage, but since it rolls weird when I do it with advantage, we're just gonna roll twice. Oh, it automatically
rolled the same thing.
Roll the same exact thing.
Wow.
Well,
Damn.
Yeah, nothing happens on a save. You feel something trying to move you, but you're able to fight it off.
thanks to my belt. If I didn't have that belt, I'd be a wuss.
Or I need a Constitution saving throw, which you're gonna make. Yep. Shit. You take 6 necrotic damage. Oh, good. I like this one.
Uh-oh.
You have advantage on the save, but make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
16 force damage as the disintegrating ray comes out at you.
It's not fire by chance, is it?
No, it's a disintegration ray.
Question real quick.
Yeah.
If I do speedy recovery to expend an HP die to regain hit points, does that add on to my do I add on my constitution bonus for that or no as well?
It would say.
Okay, it doesn't say that I do, so.
Alright. It's going to... You didn't say how much rope... Where on the rope are you holding it?
Well, my hit die is 1d12.4 or 0.4 plus 4. So I wonder if it would. Anyway, where am I holding it? Well, so I would have. You can't see me because my camera's not on. Here, let's. I don't have any lights on. Is my camera gonna? There we go. I don't have any lights on, so I'm gonna be blurry. But I would have been pulling the rope down towards me, so I would be having I would have hold of it
Right
close
by
to the beholder.
Okay,
Close to the beholder. Yeah.
So it uses its action. Yeah, no, that's it. So your dad gets over to Taryn and shakes him awake. And what do you want Taryn to do?
Let me see. How far is he away from... Yep, mouse! Stop acting up. Damn. Damn it. Well, wait, since he's on the ground, then, damn it.
Half movement to stand up.
Yeah, half movement, stand up, that's right. Damn.
Bonus action dash.
feels here. I can't. Damn it. Yeah, he'll bonus action dash to get close enough to be in range to fire his crossbow at it.
I allow a 5-foot adjust. If he uses half his movement and a dash plus a 5-foot adjust, he can get there.
5, 10, 15.
Do you see my arrow on there?
Yeah.
Wait, why are you all the way back here? Oh wait, that's where he was.
Yeah. You should just move him up where that arrow is.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Nope, you had it right the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then he'll get a short sword head in. Since he's on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the beholder's down on the ground at ground level.
That hits. Go ahead and add your sneak attack.
And there we go.
That was 7d6. Oh my gosh. 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 6, 2. 37.
Yeah, lots of 2s and 3s.
Alright. And then the scimitar.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh.
Shit.
Ooh. Nice.
Woo! Taryn
Roll-
may take it out.
rolled max on. Oh no, you didn't roll max on the radiant, but X. Where's the? Does he not have a bonus to the scimitar? I'm confused.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, right, because it's the offhand attack. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 6 is 12. 6 plus 8 is 14. 12 plus 14 is 26. Ah. He leaves 2 big gashes in the back of the beholder and it falls to the ground.
Good.
Dead.
Man, I was hoping Wind would kill, or Wind. I was hoping Bryn would kill it, but good job, Taryn.
Ah.
And poor Verena is now just a statue.
Bryn's dad saved the day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yay for a little backstory or reason for being here.
Oh gosh. As the beholder falls, the guards that were fighting each other, they stop, realize that they've been mind controlled, and they turn and look and see the battlefield and what had gone on, and they rush over to you. Some of them rush over to Verena. They rush over to Bryn and to Taryn and see the beholder on the ground. And they just stare at it in disbelief. What is that thing?
I don't know if Bryn would know.
It would be an Arcana check, but
Oh.
Hey, hey, hey. Okay.
yeah, she knows about beholders.
I think it's a beholder, but I don't know what beef it has with the king here.
Those other things, I think they're mind flayers.
Bren's going to nod.
We
Think
had
so.
we had one in the dungeon a couple weeks ago, and we had some adventurers that took care of it. Maybe has something to do with that.
You have a mind flayer in the dungeon?
There was one down there, yes.
Is it dead now?
Yes, it's dead now.
Could be. They could have been coming to rescue it. Why did you have a mind flayer in the dungeon?
I don't know. I don't know how it got down there. No one knows.
It just appeared. Oh, you didn't put it in the dungeon. It just
No,
appeared in the dungeon.
no, we didn't put it in the dungeon. No, it was down there with these very strange rats.
Are the rats still there?
No, once the adventurers took care of them in the mind flayer, the problem was gone.
Huh. Ren isn't very smart. She's just she's average, but she's just well, that's weird.
One of the guards that was with Verena comes over to you all and says to the guards that are with you, we need to find a cleric for the one over there. It appears she's been turned to stone. Well, I'm sure we can find one in this all this craziness. There's bound to be one around here somewhere.
Bryn will just yeah, that's it. Good idea. I'm sure somebody here is a cleric that can fix the problem. And so Bryn's dad comes over and Bryn thanks her dad for saving the day.
I was really hoping that came up even, by the way, because things were going to get interesting.
I'm sure.
But the guards go off. They search around and they eventually bring someone over to Verena. I'm going to change the music. This is still really dramatic. I'm going to bring back the. There we go.
Oh, I couldn't hear it.
And cleric says some arcane enchantments and incantations, rather, not enchantments, incantations in Elvish, and brandishes a diamond, which I don't know if Bryn would know, but Taryn would know. Diamonds are hard to come by these days.
Bryn might know. I mean,
Yeah.
but
I know I've mentioned that at least once before in He Is Risen, but it was a long time ago, so I don't know if any of you remember. But But they brandish a diamond and say some elvish incantations, and let me just double check, make sure I'm getting this spell correct. I am the DM, so it really doesn't matter if it does or doesn't. But
I think it's Greater Restoration.
oh, it's not a diamond, it's diamond dust. So, takes a pouch and dumps out what looks like a fine, shiny powder into their hand. Says some incantations in Elvish, and sprinkles the powder over Verena, and she gradually turns from stone back into her fleshy form. You are no longer petrified.
And she would thank Elkanar for.
Gwen's going to look at the cleric and be like, "Hey, do you would you mind helping a girl out here with some of these wounds?"
The cleric
Well,
is the cleric is looking at Verena with a little bit of disdain. You're thanking Elkanar?
Thank you too, of course.
Okay, that's better.
And Verena can cast let me see now.
The cleric walks over to Bryn and does some healing magic
great
on
wounds.
Bryn, and you're healed up.
Okay.
How much? All the way?
All the way, sure.
So I was gonna say I'm at 47 out of 174. But we'll see.
I got you down to 47 out of 174. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah. Would have been more if I hadn't made a couple saves there.
Yeah. You might have gotten disintegrated.
Mm-hmm.
That would be worse.
It would. That was very, very close.
Yeah.
You almost killed us.
Yeah.
A couple
No,
times.
you killed
Yeah.
me. You definitely killed me. Twice.
Well, I took you down once and petrified you another time. You didn't actually die, but
Yeah.
came pretty close to death.
Taryn was doing pretty good with those
Really good.
those rolls.
Taryn held his own. I'm going to hold on to that character.
Doing good with those rolls.
Yeah.
The
No more mind flayers pop in. There's nothing else popping in after us.
no. You see the guards escorting the king out onto this terrace here. I gotta zoom out on the audience view because you guys have moved. Escorting the king out onto the terrace here. As he looks out at the people coming out of the rooms in the sides of the castle, and the people starting to come back in, or no, they're not coming in over the bridge yet, but the people are starting to come in out of the rooms on the side of the castle, to see that the battle is over. The king calls out to everyone across the courtyard. Do not let this interfere with our gathering. but let us celebrate the three who were able to defend us. And he starts clapping. And as he does that, the other people out there kind of just slowly start clapping along with him until there's some applause going and people start coming in back over the bridge to see what's going on. And everybody's clapping for the three of you. As the guards start to move out the bodies of the intellect devourers, the mind flayers, and the beholder.
Yeah. You're
Damn, I didn't even get a chance to use Create Undead.
I knew that wasn't going to happen.
well, you're welcome.
All right.
Somebody had to do it.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah. Even
It was close.
Yeah.
the close to dying part and the petrification part.
I
Back
like
and
some of
forth.
these barbarian things.
Yeah, Barbarian's got a lot of nice stuff in the 2024 update.
Didn't even get to do a normal attack.
All right. Let's wrap it up. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. Everybody say their goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
Bye. Thank
Well,
you.
since Charlie's gone, your goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
Have a good night, everybody.